Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Corey, better known as the Seaman, and I want to welcome you to another edition of the Seaman's Cinema. Sit down, have a little time to myself to be back at the desk to check out some trailers, and there have been some big ones that I missed over the last week or so. We just watched yesterday the trailers for Eddington, which dropped yesterday, and then the trailer that dropped earlier last week for Frankenstein over on Netflix. You want to see my reaction to the Frankenstein trailer? You can see it right up there. But now we turn our attention to a television show over on Showmax. That is one of my all-time favorites. The first 4 seasons of this show are absolute master class. Some of the best TV you'll ever get. Season 4 might be one of the greatest single seasons of television ever. And while the franchise was more on a decline after season 4, I really do love everything that it gives us, even when it came back all them years later and brought us back the character to try to wrap it up one more time. And here we are after getting a more satisfying ending than our original, going, you know what, we're going to bring him back at least one more time. And from what I've heard, Michael C. Hall told the writers, like, just stop trying to end it. Like, just keep leaving it open so that we can just do this show for forever. And having just rewatched the majority of the series with my mom, and then we watched the most recent season, and then we watched the original Sin series that came out, which is fantastic. If you're a fan of this show, check out that original Sin series on Paramount Plus or Showtime. It is really, really good. Love what they did. And that, with watching everything else from the original seasons, has me so excited to be back. What are we talking about? Why don't you pull up a chair, take a seat? We are getting ready to take a look at the official trailer for Paramount Plus with Showtime's Dexter Resurrection. And I cannot wait, man. I am such a big Dexter fan. And yes, I understand that 5 through 8 and then the new season that they did are not on the same level as those first 4 seasons. Was it 5 through 7? I can't remember. There's so many seasons. I've watched so much in the last couple of months with my mom. But even still, those later seasons, there are good things to take from almost all of them. And especially rewatching it. This is, I think, the 3rd time or 4th time I've gone completely through the series. But even in rewatching it all these years later, the show really does work. And it was so much fun to watch my mom become obsessed with Dexter. I have been telling her for years, knowing the kind of television she watches, knowing that she's more of a villain than a hero fan. Everything about Dexter since I started watching it screamed my mom, and to see her finally commit and get so hooked. Like, there was a point in time where we were watching every episode together, and then there was a stretch where I didn't get home for like almost 2 weeks, and she texted me, she was like, I'm not waiting for your ass anymore. You've already seen it. I can't not keep watching. It's been a lot of fun. And then to go back, and watch the Dexter New Blood, right? The bringing back of the character because people didn't like the way the original series ended, which is fine. It was not super satisfying. They did some weird things. So let's go address the lumberjack of it all with Dexter. And I thought that season did what it was trying to do. It gave us something that left a better taste in our mouth. Yes, it was a little weird to see Dexter out of pocket and actually see that Dexter hadn't been killing for all those years. But throughout the course of the season, there were really good moments. There were some really nice Dexter episodes in there. I loved getting to see Clancy Brown come in to be the serial killer Dexter is chasing. Like, they had some nice moments, and I really liked the kid who came in to play his son Harrison. I think it was played by Jack Alcott. I thought he did a good job as Dexter's kid. And I liked seeing some of those elements. It's just like there are things that are weird. Like the Dex that we had come to love, you wouldn't think he would abandon his kid the way he does. But the way that they just wrote it, that's how you ended up. So it's one of those where it didn't fix everything, but it course corrected a couple things. And again, it left a better taste in our mouth. But after that came back and seeing the fan engagement and then seeing the excitement, knowing they were going to do like an origin series, there's Michael C. Hall and the producers going, you know what? Let's bring him back. And the thing that I'm most excited about is Dexter is going to end up in New York City, and they have given him the biggest ensemble supporting cast he has ever had. It's usually like one, maybe two guest stars on Dexter every season. And here we've got like, it feels like a million. Like just off the top of my head, Peter Dinklage, Uma Thurman, Neil Patrick Harris. We're bringing back Lithgow. We're bringing back Jimmy Smits. We're bringing back the guy who played his dad because it switched. Deb was like who he was seeing when he was up in the Northeast. And then there's even more. Like Kristen Ritter is in here. Like there's so many people coming to play, and the idea of Dexter being in a city as large as New York is something I'm excited about. Going up to the woods wasn't, I think, the best choice. I like seeing Dexter in a city. It was fun to see him try to adapt as he started killing again. But now to go from like the Miami City vibe to the New York City vibe, I think there's a lot of fun things that you could play with there. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I'll take as many Dexter seasons as Michael C. Hall wants. You know, like if the creators and him say, let's do another one after this, let's do another one after that, I am here for it, good or bad. But I'm hoping that, you know, especially coming off of Original Sin, because it was really, really good. I'm riding a good momentum wave, and hopefully we got some good narrative things at play for this one. So let's not waste any time. I've been geeking out and loving on Dexter far too long. So trailer's up for you. I got it up for me. Let's take a look at what we're getting with our official trailer for Dexter Resurrection. Oh, there he is.
Only in New York.
Look at this cast. Batista's back. Official trailer starts now. Showtime original, baby. He's not
Somebody
dead.
once told me
Snow.
you have to go through hell to achieve resurrection.
Ah, that's cool. Or
Hallelujah.
no, just slows you bleeding out.
Dexter, it's like seeing a ghost.
Oh,
Bishop
Batista's
told me
not
that you were alive.
angry.
She said that you were the Bay Harbor butcher.
Oh, well, maybe.
So much for the happy reunion.
Yeah, right. Dexter lives.
What better place to hide?
It's the greatest city in the world.
City.
Nobody knows who you really are.
Tell me more about your friends.
Trader likes to own things. Time to
Oh,
meet the
there he
man at
is.
the manor.
Dinklage.
I cannot express how excited I am to meet you.
You really like serial killers.
I pride myself on finding the best of the best. in every
Okay.
field.
Ah, it's right to Snouchy also.
So
Wait, so are these all killers?
on their way?
Oh,
Only in New York.
I like that idea. Uma
Invitation delivered.
and Peter Dinklage.
Dark path you're going down.
Yeah, his kid's back. He's killing now. All right, and he's also in the city.
I'm tired of being
There's
careful.
Carrie. Oh, the plastic.
What do you think?
He's trying to give himself a new look. Bro, fire me up, man. Like I said, I think the biggest problem that the show ran into is it was kind of writing itself into a corner, and it was trying to figure out how to wrap up the series in a way that would work with the corner that it wrote itself into. And then since that point, they've just been trying to like get out of that corner, right? Like New Blood was a response to the end of the original season. This feels fresh. This feels like we're just going back and we're telling a Dexter story. And I like that vibe a lot more. That gets me a lot more excited. Like, yes, Dexter's alive. Let's go send him into the city. Let's have a freaking serial killer collector get in touch with him. The idea that, like, Dinklage, who is, I think, supposed to be the big bad for the season, ultimately, but, like, he's obsessed with serial killers, and he's, like, wrangling up. It sounded like he was wrangling up, like, a bunch of them, like Kristen Ritter and Neil Patrick Harris, like, also other killers. That's a lot of fun, I think, to play with. And again, the idea of Dexter being in the city and just seeing the renewed, refreshed look on Michael C. Hall's face throughout the entire trailer. Like, even when you got into New Blood, it felt, again, like you were just trying to course correct how the series originally ended. Like, let's put a better cap on the Dexter story. Let's explain why he became a lumberjack. Here, this feels like Hall is excited to be back. Feels like maybe something special is in the works here, and hopefully is something that can get Dexter rolling once again. I think there's been enough time between the main series and this new stuff that they've been doing, and the fact that like we're not gonna address trying to end the series anymore. We can just get back to telling Dexter stories. That gives me a fresh vibe. Like, here's a, you know what? Let's look at this differently. Let's just go back to playing in the world that we love. Let's bring in somebody like Batista. Let's bring Harry back. Let's get some of those old qualities from the original run, but inject it with a bunch of new stuff and give Hall even more people to play with. I just think this looks really good, and it feels like it's garnering positive energy just in the trailer itself. So if you can maintain the vibes you were giving me in this trailer and the energy that's coming here and get back to doing classic Dexter stuff with just a very good story, this should be super successful. Dexter fans should be super happy, and then maybe we get even more Dexter as we continue. I mean, we know we're already getting a season 2 in Original Sin. I like that too. Play at both ends of the spectrum, man. Give me the origin days. Give me current Dexter. Have them just keep going together, man. Give me 2 seasons of Dexter a year. Take all my money, Showtime. You know what I mean? Like, I love the character so much. I love Hall in the role. And like I said, it feels like he understands that this is the bread and butter, man. Like, this is what I was born to do. Let's just keep making Dexter. So I'm very excited after seeing that trailer. And like I said, just recently having rewatched the whole franchise and series and the new stuff, I'm so here for Dexter Resurrection. The question is, what about you? How big of a Dexter fan are you? How disappointed were you with the second half of the original series? Like I said, I think, especially in rewatching it all these years later, there is good stuff in all of those seasons, even though as complete seasons, they're not as good as the first 4. So where do you land on that? What did you think of the original ending? What did you think of the new ending? And are you glad that we are resurrecting Dexter and taking him to someplace like the city and just giving him more people to play with? Anything you got, good, bad, indifferent, on the official trailer for Dexter Resurrection, put it down below in the comments section. I look forward to talking to you down there. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you're new, you want to come hang out with the C-Man anytime. We're talking movies, TV, trailer reactions. You want to be here in July to see what I'm thinking about the new run of Dexter and if I think it's got the legs to do more than just one return season. You just dig the vibe and you want to show a little love and support, well, come join C-Maniac Nation. Super easy. Jump over there, hit that subscribe button, hit that little bell if you want those alerts. And until next time for the C-Man Cinema Sit Down, I've been the C-Man. I'm signing off. Peace.
C-Maniac Nation, you look nervous. Is it the scars? Would you like to know where I got them? No? Well, then maybe you'd like to see another video with the C-Man. How about up here or over here? And if you really dig the C-Man, well, then show him a little love right over there.